Body recomposition. This is known as the process of losing body fat while gaining muscle, and this is what I did when I first started training in the gym, which helped me go from this to this. But here's the crazy part, my body weight barely even changed. Despite me becoming taller, much more muscular and bigger over the years, my body fat then and now did not change, yet I managed to look so different. So how did I achieve this transformation? Well, in this video I'm going to tell you exactly what I did from diet to training so you can do the same. But anyways, I'm not here to waste your time, so let's do this. So before we begin, we first have to understand when going through a body recomposition is actually worth it. This process is ideal if you are, number one, looking to get bigger and stronger while getting leaner, and number two, if you are a beginner, detrained, and you're sitting around 15% body fat. You see, at the time I started training, I was skinny fat, and here I had a few options. A, I could have gone on a bulk, which is where you focus on eating a lot in a calorie surplus, gaining muscle, getting strength. And number two, I could have gone on a cut, which is where you focus on eating less to reveal all of your definition underneath and to lose all of your body fat. However, I wanted both at the same time. I wanted to lose fat and at the same time gain muscle, because I didn't want to look like these guys you see online who do these crazy bulks, eat like pigs and become kind of fat. I didn't want that. I just wanted to have some confidence to finally take my shot off at the beach, because at the time I had like this kangaroo pouch of fat sitting on my stomach and I had absolutely no muscles. So I just wanted to get rid of that so I could finally stop being insecure. So that was my goal. So if right now you're skinny fat, maybe a beginner in a gym, and you're sitting around 15% body fat, then I would highly recommend you do a body recomposition. But I do want to mention one thing. If you are above 15% body fat, I don't recommend you do this. I recommend you first go on a cut, drop down your body fat, then you'll be in a fantastic position to gain muscle afterwards. And if you're a super skinny guy, then going in a bulk will probably be the better option for you because you don't have much to lose. You need to mainly gain muscle, so that should be your main priority right now. But if you are struggling to decide whether you should do a bulk, a cut, or a body recomposition, I'll link a Google Doc in the description of this video to help you out, so make sure to check that out right there. It's going to be linked right below. But anyways, enough blabbing on, let's move on to nutrition. Nutrition is by far one of the most important factors when it comes to losing fat and gaining muscle at the same time, and it requires a very specific approach. So step one is to go on a calorie calculator on the internet. I'll link my favorite in the description of the video. This one is great and it gives you the rough amount of calories you need to consume on a daily basis in order to go through a body recomposition. And now all you have to do is just stick to this number by eating healthy, nutritious foods. You see, as a skinny fat guy, you have this kangaroo pouch of fat on your stomach. And if you eat dirty foods like garbage, like processed foods, like sugary snacks and stuff, this is gonna mess up your hormones and it'll make it very difficult for you to lose this fat. So your best bet is to just stick to single ingredient foods like steak, mince, chicken, vegetables, fruits, nuts, oats, stuff like this. And if you eat these foods on a daily basis, you're not only gonna feel so much better, but your belly fat is gonna decrease much more rapidly than it would if you'd be like eating these dirty foods that just fit your calories. Step two is to figure out how much protein you need to consume on a daily basis. You see, protein is very important because when we are in a calorie deficit, which you are when you're going through a body recomposition, you need to be eating plenty of protein in order to upkeep your muscle. Because when we are losing fat and stuff, we might be losing our muscle. Therefore, it's really important that you consume plenty of protein. And the general rule of thumb is to consume 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So I'm around 140 pounds, therefore I need to consume 140 grams of protein every single day to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. It's really as simple as that. And while I recommend you get your protein from healthy, nutritious foods, such as the ones I mentioned previously, like mince and beef and stuff, if you do struggle to hit this target, then adding whey protein to your diet is a great substitute, just so you can hit your numbers well. And as for how much you have, I recommend having around 20 to 40 grams every single day of whey protein, and this will make your protein targets easier to hit. But anyways, let's now move on to training. So as for training, I'm going to give you a few general rules you need to follow in order to be successful. Number one, push hard every set. So try to be around 2 to 4 reps away from complete failure. Number two, train every muscle at least 2 times a week. Number three, do around 10 to 20 sets per major muscle per week. And number four, stay consistent, meaning train at least 3 times a week. These are just the general rules you want to follow, but you really want to focus on pushing hard in the gym, going to failure, and focusing on progressive overload, meaning you increase the weight and resistance of your exercises over time to make sure you're getting stronger. As for your workouts, I recommend doing full body splits, especially if you're a beginner, and if you are a little bit more intermediate, focusing on the lower body, upper body splits, or even push-pull legs. These are all great splits, but the most important thing is that you need to focus on compound exercises. These exercises require a lot more input from you and they'll just burn you out. So trust me, focus on compound exercises and make sure to do a little bit of isolation as well. And since I'm such a nice individual, I have linked in the description of this video a completely free workout which I spent a lot of time making. It's great for beginners and it's a 3-day split, meaning it's going to be really easy to stay consistent with. But yeah, I spent a lot of time making it, so make sure to check it out. And if you are more advanced, you can also check out my workout program. But all in all, any good workout program will do the trick. Make sure you don't overthink this step. Just find a good solid workout program with a focus on compound lifts. But all in all, that's it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you want more information on everything, check out that Google Doc in the description, join my Discord call, comment down below, like the video, subscribe, and I'll help you as much as possible. That's it for the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Пока, брат.